You know that rereading helps readers see new things and notice more in their books. We talked about that yesterday. And when you reread with partners, you can notice even more in your books. You might even notice something new about a detail on a page, but you might notice something about the whole book. You might also realize that some pages go together. Today I want to teach you and I want to show you that when readers reread, they notice how parts of the story go together. You might notice that the same kind of thing happens again and again, or the way trouble starts and ends. So I'm going to go back to the chapter we read yesterday about Where's Walter? And I read this page yesterday, and this is the page where Benny notices that the boy and Walter have the same shirt. And then we talked yesterday about how Miss Cherry is telling them to keep their eyes on her, and we noticed that Jenny's hugging her mother. So let's keep reading. Sharks, said Benny. They look mean, said Iris. While the children were looking at the sharks, Miss Cherry and Jenny's mother counted everyone. Okay, follow me, said Miss Cherry. They came to the coral reef. Wow, said Iris and Benny. Walter could not say a word. He watched the angelfish swim and shimmer, the hermit crab scurry, and the seagrass sway. Walter had never seen anything as wonderful as the coral reef. So I'm thinking back to the first time I read the story. And this page right here, I'm thinking has another connection. And as we keep reading, I'll make that connection with you. Are we going to see the penguin soon? Asked Iris. That's our next stop, said Miss Cherry. And she counted everyone again. Off we go, said Miss Cherry. They walked past the starfish. They walked past the seahorses. Oh, look, there are the penguins, said Iris, taking Walter's hand. Don't you think they are cute, Walter? But Walter didn't answer. So right here is where Walter is missing. So I'm thinking back. The last place that we saw Walter was at the coral reef. So the story continues on where Walter's missing, and then Iris goes and tells Miss Jenny, or Jenny's mother, and the teacher. And I'm thinking, another page that might connect is when they're looking for him. Where do you think they should go and find Walter? The coral reef. So yeah, see how that connects? When they find Walter, he's still at the coral reefs, right where they left off. When they lost him, he was at the coral reefs. When they found him, he was at the coral reefs. So see how sometimes the pages go together? So that's what I want you to work on today. If you have a partner, grab a partner, read with them a book, and see if you can make connections to the book. See if you can see pages that connect together, or see where a problem starts and the problem ends. And that's what we did in this book. The problem started at the coral reefs when Walter was missing, or Walter became missing right after. And then where did the problem end? It ended when they found him back at the coral reefs again. So cool things like this can happen in your reading. So I would like to add readers go on adventures to our chart. I would like to add connect parts of the story together, because that's what you're going to work on today. Okay? Have fun connecting parts. It's a cool activity to do.